is first and foremost a dope ass platform.
Shout out to Pure Rap Podcast again.
Yeah, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And
Appreciate
y'all, I can see y'all being big in the future. Man.
Y'all keep going and shit, stay down.
You ready? No,
ready. The first video of 2025. Oh,
hey,
gosh.
Man.
Sheesh.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Podcast. It's MCK, got Darneezy, and it's the first episode of 2025.
25,
hey.
Man.
Oh, shit. You're both at the same time.
2025.
Yeah,
a bag's coming in.
Let's go. Yeah, hey, 2025. We're just talking off camera, man. First off, shout out to Keb. We're hoping he'll be with us next week.
Next week.
Yeah. So that's what he said. So hopefully, he's here with us next week. So all three of us can be back together for 2025 and get some episodes in and get some content in, all that good stuff. But yeah, we got tons of plans for 2025. We're not gonna go too much into it. We'll probably stay quiet on a lot of that stuff and just you'll see when it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
you'll see it.
Yeah.
See it up close.
Right. Because even this year we might not be as much interviews as we normally do. We kind of want to take this year to do, to accomplish some goals of ours that we want to get into. So. We're kind of see, we're brainstorming and plotting on different things, but there might not be people hitting us up for interviews, this and that, might not be as much right now. You know what I mean? So
I guess we're just evolving. I think we're diving into different things.
Yeah.
Trying to learn more as we go through this. It's all
exactly.
It's all a learning process, and it's fun when you starting to dive into other different avenues.
Yeah, exactly.
I think per se, like other skills, like other things going on. So there's a lot more you could do besides
exactly
interviews and all this other, so much thing we could do with this.
Yeah. So
show.
Yeah, we're gonna take 2025 really you're gonna probably see a lot of different things from us this year. Us learning, trying new things. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. So I think the biggest thing is always try to get out your comfort zone a little bit. See how far you could take shit. Kind of push. Just push ourselves in different avenues and see what we can do.
Getting out of the comfort zone. And getting in different avenues, workshops, and meeting different people in 2025.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, just like how we did the last one before. The end of the year. The Christmas episode. It was like looking back, like how many people we met online. How many people we met in person too in 2024. So
big facts.
Looking forward to meeting different people out here in San Diego in 2020.
Yeah, for real.
And over in the internet as well.
Yeah, just everywhere around the world.
Just everywhere around the world. I mean, you got Grime, see?
Yeah. Actually,
that's 2024.
You got the
the shirt.
Got the shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The Grime.
I don't know if I can see it, but.
Yeah, I didn't. That's something I learned in 2024. I didn't know about that type of craft of rap.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many different.
And you met that guy in person as well too.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, man. Make sure to go check out if you haven't already. Go check out my interview that I did when I was in London. With Chris, who runs International Grime, a page he runs on Instagram and YouTube. For the grime culture out there, which the whole interview pretty much just gives it's pretty much just informing people on what grime is, the music, the culture, et cetera. You learn a lot for people who haven't, heard it before, go check that out. And also, I have a freestyle that I grime freestyle I did as well. Just showing my respect for it, as well, for the craft and whatnot. And go check that out if you haven't. It's funny that you brought that up because I was at the freestyle was on the interview that when I put it together, I put the freestyle on the interview.
Yeah.
But he also posted on his YouTube page, but I'm about to post it on, I'm going to put it because I like to have all my freestyles on my Instagram also. So I'm about to fast forward to now that this was back in September.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna post it on my Instagram too. So people who haven't clicked on it and all that stuff, after this amount of time, I'm gonna put the full freestyle out on my Instagram page
Not
also.
just a snippet, the full clip, the full freestyle.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put that out, and also that's another thing too, bro. I was got to put out. Also, in 2025, I really want to take my music serious too, like, and I'm about to put out a lot of freestyles this year. This man, Jagger, about to help me out with that too, because on his page for fitness, how he's been doing a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
He wants to do some stuff, so like. We're kind of mess around with that a little bit too. So he gonna help me out. Yeah, he gonna help me out with that. He just told me have the freestyles ready, and I was like, shit.
Oh, okay.
I got clips ready, so I got.
Oh, he's gonna help me with the.
But I'm trying to get back in my old bag of like my writing is always there, but I'm trying to get back in my old bag of like memorizing. I was really good at memorizing all my lyrics. Like all my freestyles that I posted back in the days on my Instagram, like I wasn't reading off a phone. I was like, you know what I mean? Like all my shit was like just, I memorized it all, and it was like I have a 3-take rule. So if I fuck up like 3 times, then it's like I just won't drop the freestyle that day. Like I will come back to it. You know what I mean? So like I have a rule to push myself and challenge it. So I'm trying to get back on my like push myself as far as like even my brain and just memorizing my lyrics, memorize all that stuff. Even my grime ones had such a faster pace. Like I memorized all those, and now I'm like I caught myself being not really like. I'm like, hold on, let me get back to that. Like that back in that bag. So
you gotta do different like exercises. To get your mind going and getting back to that same lane.
Yeah, even the breath control, everything. Like I've been rapping for so long that it's like okay, I need to get. Like when I did the London freestyle, like I was reading off my phone, but. I guess it's not like prohibited. I can't, if I got to read on my phone, I still gotta rap this shit and make it sound good,
Yeah. Nah, it's just And
it's my lyrics, my words anyway. So it's like I could read off my phone but I try not to. You know what I mean? I don't want to like.
Yeah, you're trying to. You're pushing yourself to not try to use the phone. You're like, I don't need that. I got it all in the brain.
Exactly. And I'm really good at doing that too. Even like I want to get back to like freestyling again, like off the top. We got those freestyles, but I also want to go back to like freestyling off the top again.
Oh yeah.
Which used to be like fun. Like we used to do that shit all the time. So it's like I just want to tap back into that, like music. Yeah, exactly. Like just tap back into that shit too. So there's a lot on that side, on that end I want to do too as well. But man, we haven't been on the podcast for about 2 weeks. From Christmas. I think our last episode was Christmas. No.
I think the week
I posted Christmas. Because I posted on Christmas Eve. Christmas episode. So
I think it was
week before that. So it's been about a couple weeks.
Couple week hiatus. I mean, that's a lot of people was probably on vacation. A lot of people was traveling during those weeks, catching up on family and stuff. I forgot to. I didn't even wear his sweater, but I forgot to mention. I got Jamar Johnson sweater.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, I got it.
Next episode.
Yeah, I bring it next episode. It didn't down on me, and I was like, oh, I got going back. It's the new year. We took a little 2-week hiatus, but then I'm like, my brain is starting to get back to the weeks.
Get back in the grind again.
Yeah, get back in the grind.
Back at work.
Back at work and all that stuff. So it's like, but I got it just before. He was about to close on the merch because I think it was like that same day I had to order it before midnight. So I was like, I definitely wanted to support, definitely because he put us in, one of the records in the intro and stuff like that.
Hidden gems too.
He's a humble dude. He's doing his thing. Man, we definitely gotta, run it back and get it more clear. Process interview. I know the first one was a little rugged, but
we definitely got to run that interview. We got to
get back.
We got to do
the audio and all that stuff. So.
We definitely got to do an interview with him this year, for sure. Soon, honestly, like we should. We could get that going. Hop on the StreamYard. You know what I mean? Hop back on that. So
switch it up.
Big facts.
The year,
big facts
on the StreamYard and travel up with our people. But but.
You doing anything for New Year's?
For New Year's,
I didn't do it.
I was about to tell you off camera, like, I didn't do that much. Like, I don't know what it is. We getting older. 2025. I mean, now it's marking like 10 years out of high school. For us, it's like, woo, like 10 years. If now you think about it, you graduated 15.
Damn.
Is 2025? It didn't hit me till somebody said that on the media, and I was like, dang, wow, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a day since we've been, like, you know, out of high school.
Yeah.
And, but.
Well, you graduated 2015.
Yeah. But, besides
hey,
we graduated.
When we get to like, if we get to like a much higher subscriber total,
yeah,
I'll start sharing more random like stories like that. You know what I mean? More crazy
at
shit.
At the end of the day, you know, you
should get a little higher. We'll entertain you guys more. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got my diploma though. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
We'll save that story for another day.
I forgot.
Different people got different paths.
Yeah, they got different paths. What was I saying? Oh no, I didn't really do that much. Going off a tangent, but yeah, I didn't really do that much because I don't stay up.
I mean, but maybe it might be a better thing though, sleeping into the new year. Like you're waking up refreshed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
and then you going out. Niggas don't celebrate till like past 12 p.m.
Yeah.
And then you still gotta go to sleep. You drunk. You gonna wake up drunk. You ain't going to sleep till.
That's what I wanted to. That's what I want to discuss on. It's like now looking at it as being as older as an adult now as we are. It's like, what's really the purpose of a new year, and why do we celebrate it like midnight? Why do we get drunk? Why do we have to always party? Why we can't just be chilling? And then why do we always got to drink? Why is it always got to be a drink? Because I didn't even drink. I'm just chilling. I fell asleep. People think you like people want to have like these resolutions, like, oh, I gotta go to the gym, like all these to lose weight, but like you getting drunk, which is already bad. Adding calories.
You already started.
Yeah, you already fucked up already. So how you gonna go into the new year and be like, oh yeah, I want to go work out next morning, but you fucked up, you faded, you hanged over. Like, I just don't. I'm starting to get to realize what is really the concept. Why do we party?
No, that's a good question. That's actually like
that's what I like to discuss about.
Okay,
like, what is your? Why do we go so hard on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, I like that. I like that because I think those are like just good discussions, even just for our culture, general, like any type of discussion like that, because everyone's gonna celebrate different. Me personally, I was talking to my dad about this. I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna kind of go around. So when I was in Minnesota, like I was talking to this one girl I was talking to. She's very deep. Shout out to her, but like we're talking about kind of like when things change, like as far as like with nature, like. Kind of before, even like say like springtime, right? Minnesota, you got the seasons, in different areas you got the seasons. San Diego, you don't really have it unless you go to different areas. But so in winter, everything's basically dead, bro. Like, you look at the trees, everything is, ain't nothing on it, no leaves on it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it gets dormant.
Snow, it's the weather, you know what I mean? So everything's just at a dead set. So by the time you get to January 1st, it don't really feel like, it's the new year on the calendar, but it doesn't really feel like it's the new year. So, right? Mm-hmm. But then when spring comes around, you start seeing everything kind of grow and come alive again and reborn. Like it's it's a different feeling. It's like everything, you're like, it's like everything's transforming again. You see the leaves grow again. You see the plants, you see, everything becoming, it's like, it's back to like, it's like back to itself, what I mean? And I felt that different type of energy that time around when I was like, oh, this is like, it's like, imagine the year through seasons, like spring would be the beginning. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just the feeling of it. Like if you go to like, so imagine even before like, if a calendar like wouldn't that feel right? Like more of like, okay, through the winter, then you get to spring, it comes back up. And you got, sometimes like you could feel how the year
seasons.
Really is based off the seasons. I mean, that's probably deep, and people probably be like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? But does that make sense to you? Like,
yeah, it makes sense. I think it's just
everything comes back. It dies. Winter, it dies down.
Yeah,
spring, it comes back alive. Mm-hmm. That's also kind of like us. Even with our resolutions and things that we have ideas, it's like we, if you go base, even sometimes I think even like. People, women like with their cycles, different things like that sometimes go based off of like, different,
changes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Off of, times in like, the part of the year as well. I don't know too much about this, so I'm not going to go into that.
I don't want to speak on that.
But I believe there's things that are tied into that as well. But same thing, like imagine like, imagine waking up and you're starting to see like, okay, all the, snow starting to melt down. You're starting to see this, trees starting to get its like, grow back.
Starting to see grass.
Then you feel like, oh man, like I want to, I'm gonna change as the seasons. You know what I mean? I'm a channel that energy. You know what I mean as well for myself and change. That's just a different perspective on New Year's. I just want to give that different perspective for people like who might either think the same or be like, oh, I never thought about it that way. You know what I mean? Or call me crazy. But either one, it is what it is. But then with your part, I think that's a good take too as well, because like everyone celebrates differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I agree, like that conversation of celebrating the New Year is, I never really thought about it like that until maybe like you said, maybe it is because we're getting older as well. But I never really thought about that way as well, like we turn up.
Yeah,
it's
like, it's like,
because it's like we don't gotta drink or nothing. It's like I can understand being like, you want to get into New Year, hey, Happy New Year. We all made to 2025.
Yeah.
But,
I get the whole party concept. I just think like I feel like every holiday it has to do with just turning up and getting drunk and like getting wasted, like getting slammed. Like it's just getting a massive hangover. Like
it gives them an excuse to get, like it's an excuse to kind of go out.
It's an excuse. Like every little holiday we have, St. Patrick's, 4th of July, New Year's Eve.
Well, shit, Irish people gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, they're gonna get messed up regardless.
No, but I hear you. I think like even like an American culture, we kind of use it as a way to use it.
Just to. But it's just so funny because it's like you're trying to dive into a new year with a clear mindset, maybe, or you have a resolution to lose weight, or you want to walk more, or all those different things. But you're starting bad already because you didn't give yourself that
start that you should have get. That if you had, I guess that would be more for the people who have those resolutions. Yeah. If you're someone who just want to celebrate the new year.
Just because because
it's a new year, it's a new year, and you take pride in that. Go ahead, do your thing, but I do actually agree with you on that. To like where you're,
it's just 50-50.
You're kind of why you if you make those, I guess that's probably good for the people who do make those resolutions.
Yeah, they do like.
If you do make that, why start? Because I always say that if you're not celebrating, we're not celebrating the New Year till 12 p.m. Yeah. Most people already sleep before that in general. Yeah. Right? So if we're not celebrating until 12 p.m., we're not in traffic, all that stuff, you ain't even going to be home probably till unless you are celebrating at home. But if you're
2 a.m. That's what I'm saying.
People at Petco like going crazy. There was like a whole fucking rave like at Petco Park. Like
Petco Park. Oh, it was. Oh.
Yeah. So like a whole concert type shit. Like
seeing people post it.
But just in general, like if you are gonna, by the time you probably get home, it's probably gonna be 2, 3.
2, 3.
But if you're not drinking till around that time, you're gonna be drunk. So by the time you wake up in the morning, you're gonna be feeling. So it's like if you had that resolution, like you said, to go to the gym, you already kind of failed yourself.
Yeah, you already. Yeah, that's all I was saying. It's you already went a couple steps back even before you wanted to go 10 steps forward because you had as long as they went different small resolutions.
Unless they figured it out later on in the day or the next day, they're like, okay, we're gonna get to it. Yeah, they just want to celebrate. Yeah, that's actually a good conversation. I'm not gonna lie. Like you kind of threw me off with that topic. I'm not because I never really thought about that until you said
I don't know. I just start seeing it like I don't know. TikTok sometimes it clears my mind of like, or it gives me different perspectives. Like I go because I'm more of a diver in the comments because I look at people's comments and then I'm like, oh, like I never thought of it like that, or they'll mention something and then. Like my right brain comes up and it's like, I see what you mean. Like, so that's where the analogy came from. It's like, like why do we really party like that? And like, does it always have to like turn up, or do we always have to get together, or can we just treat it like it's a new day and then boom, get back to, like just still party, but do we have to party that hard, or just turn up, boom, midnight, and then just go home, go about your day? Or still like just turn up, go to a club, pay all these prices, pay all this money, get fly and all that. Just for the one night.
Just for that night.
That's all I think.
Hey,
everybody has a different perspective.
Yeah, and I'm curious to know what people like in the comments, or you can even probably put a snippet of that and let people because I think that's a good general like. I'm sure Jordan probably thinks different than one of those takes. Like, I want to see what people think. We can put this on Instagram, all that stuff too, and see what people think. Like,
I think
because I'm sure most people will have a different view of it. You know what I mean? A different opinion, and without saying you're wrong or you're right. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer to this. It's just more of like what's people's opinions and takes on it. That's a good discussion right there.
I don't even think if I was like 21, 22, I probably wouldn't even have the same concept in my brain.
No, it's facts.
I think
facts. We weren't thinking about that.
Yeah, years later, now I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, like should it be this way, or should I celebrate a different way?
Yeah.
And most people, they just treat it like another day.
Yeah.
So for you, like, did you turn up, or I didn't turn up.
I didn't turn up. I had work in the morning, so.
Oh, okay. See,
some people still got.
Some people actually, like I know some people had to work that same day, and getting off at like 9 o'clock and stuff like that, and then. Pretty much the day is over. Do you still want to turn up? Or
I got invited to event. Shout out Tony, man. He invited me out to go to an event, like a set that he was doing, like a DJ set thing that he was doing. So, but at that time I was like, I'm gonna just chill, at home. Like, I didn't really do much. I just was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not really like for me, and like I told you, my perspective on New Year is probably completely different than a lot of people's anyway. Yeah. I kind of like the nature of part of it. Like I said, when I was in Minnesota, the more I kind of channeled that energy of when I saw the seasons, I felt more like renewed and alive. Because for me, the New Year was like December 31st, shit snowing cold as fuck. January 1st, it's snowing and it's cold as fuck. So for me, shit did not feel different at all. But once the spring came around and like I saw the snow melting and everything come and like like I said, everything kind of like coming back up. The sun's out, all this stuff. I mean, the sun's still out even when it's snowing, but like you get what I'm saying. Yeah. It just the energy felt like different. Yeah. You're starting to see people back out again doing outside and all this stuff. Like that felt for me like oh, that's the new year. Like this is what, like it's like come back alive when spring comes back alive. You know what I mean? Like you just keep doing your thing. Winter time, like it's like I took that time or that approach where it's like, okay, once winter kind of ends, like I'm planning out, my goals. It's like spring, and then when they come like spring cleaning, that saying of spring cleaning. You know what I mean? It's like I really felt that way where I'm like, oh, by the time it's like, okay, like the goals I want to achieve, okay, now it's time to go back out in the world. You know what I mean? Around spring. You know what I mean? So. I don't know, it felt different to me around like so my whole thought process on New Year has already been shifted from years ago, so
years ago.
But I get what you're saying too, like that's like how if you have those, I think that's more of a discussion for the people. If you have that resolution to, like you said, like I want to lose weight, I want to kick certain habits, I want to get to the gym, I want to eat better, I want to do this. But if you already starting off drinking, you already went into the new year fucked up in your mind, you know what I mean? So like hey, oh man, but I'll be on this topic for a minute. The older you get too, you think about those type of things.
You start to think about the world differently. I think as the days and years go by, I don't know, it's just what you see maybe on the internet, who you talk to. Definitely I talk to a lot of older people as I grow up. I always did, but once I started talking to people like them, and it's like you start to think things differently. It's like, like people don't talk to you like that, or people don't tell you those things, and they be like, okay, like like I really don't be like, why do that? Why spend your money? Why would you do that?
Nah, I feel you.
You could just be doing this. So definitely.
But get a good night's rest. Like get a good night's rest. Wake up in the morning on January 1st. Like man, I feel stretch and shit, brush your teeth in the morning. You know what I mean? It's like I ain't trying to wake up January 1st at 2:00, waking up being like, damn, that's a long night,
I
don't even remember. Like I don't even remember saying New Year. You know what I mean? It's like so
the mood.
And we've been at parties like that, and New Year's.
I think I've already did it all already to where like I have my experiences with those things, and it's like, it's just like you saying, like the energy level is. I think it's all different throughout the year. I mean, it's just like from the winter, the spring, the fall, the summer. I think energy levels of people's is definitely changes as it goes by because
I mean that's just life in general.
Yeah, that's just
every
life
day gonna
in
be
general.
different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, every day is gonna be different.
Yeah.
You know, we're not always gonna be high. We're gonna be low, and we're gonna be.
Yeah.
It all changes.
Yeah,
So.
and then throughout the year, you know, you never know. Some, like you said, like you know, some breakthroughs might happen. You might get a promotion. You know, someone in the family might pass away. You know, like you don't know what but it's like to me it's like best to, you know. Now it's like I've always had these thoughts, you know what I mean, and just in general, like I've always kind of had like I've always had like a kind of more of a deeper mindset, even in high school and shit, like the shit that I used to talk about or think about.
Yeah,
I didn't put that out there as much to a lot of people, you know what I mean, but like that was one thing, like even just in general with like life, it's like kind of like taking every day is like it's just a different, you know, opportunity. And the more older I get now, it's like I understand that more. It's like we're not getting any younger. You know what I mean? It's like take each day that you got. It's like a new opportunity to you know.
Yeah, no, I always heard that.
Try, or at least try.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Try to be better.
Yeah, just try at least. You know what I mean? Or just be ready and prepare yourself for, you know, those moments if you are going to be down. Or if you are going to feel this way, you're like, you know, like get in tune with yourself. You know what I mean? Discover yourself more. You know what I mean? Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, know your flaws, you know, all those things, and spend some time with yourself. I think a lot of people can't spend enough time with themselves alone and get to know who you are as a person.
Yeah.
So by the time if something does drastic happen or change in your life, or if you're ready for something big, or if you're channeling that energy, it's like that you know, we always our worst enemy. It's like you want to feed your mind, right? But if we feed our mind with, you know, those negative thoughts and, you know, bad food or this and that, or just not doing shit, you know what I mean? Whatever, it's like that energy is going to be there for our year. And then by the time the next year comes around, you're going to be like, damn, I didn't really do shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I've been there before too, you know what I mean? So it's like.
No, you saw the days and weeks went by. So
that's what I'm saying. Then you're
oh.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like now it's like, you know, it's like take each day. It's like, you have an opportunity to either, you know, not even just better yourself. You could try, you know, obviously, you know, you got work and different stuff like that, but it's like you could still, you know, you could still put more out there. You could try something new, learn a language, do something like where it's like figure out who you are, or just sit down with yourself a little bit each day and like, you know, and get to know get to know who you are, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people are around people, want attention with this, want to be around people, but they can't be with themselves, so they can't be with their own thoughts.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Do
I kind of like went on a tangent a little bit, but it's kind of like
but you do. Though. I mean, you know, you gotta sit down. You gotta talk to yourself. I mean, you talk to yourself. They're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna judge your own opinion. You just talking to yourself. You have your own opinion. It's just flowing through. Like, you know, you're gonna be. You do. Yeah, you definitely like you said. You definitely gotta isolate yourself. You gotta see how good of a person or better person you could be by isolating yourself and not always, you know, diving into all these different environments that you're in. And, you know,
and maybe you're running away from something.
You run away from something, but it's hard. It's hard for you to adapt to those environments because you don't know how of a person you are. You don't know what you really like. You don't know what you dislike. You don't know all these different things, or you don't know how your opinion can change what you say to certain people because you don't know how like people will react or all these different things. So I mean you just kind of gotta know yourself and really just really isolate yourself. Really.
I mean not like isolate like fucking like, you know like you like not seeing the world or like you're you're hiding from the world. But I mean just like take some time to know yourself, like to find out who you are and discover yourself a bit more, you know what I mean?
Like, just like you said, learn a new language, learn a new skill, like I have different like when you talked about
or if there's some trauma or something, get some therapy, get some like some things like that just to help you get to be able to like, or you know, work out, like I said, do whatever to get to your best potential, like the potential that we all have, right?
Like be the best version of yourself.
Exactly. Like, and that's pretty much all I'm saying is that, like, you know, that's what we want to, you know, that's what we want to strive for. You know what I mean? And I feel like you said, who was telling that to us when we were.
Nobody.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if we're able to just tell people, like, you know, if there's kids watching this or whatever, it's like, look, you want to, you know, it's like work on. And it's not gonna, of course, you know, it's not easy, but imagine how much easier life will be if you strive to become that person that you envision yourself being. You know what I mean? Like I see myself being this. I see myself being, and that's what I'm focusing on this year. Honestly, big. Like it's like, damn, I want to, like I'm not, like, you know, I'm like, okay, like I know I need to eat better. I know I'm about to do a fast next week, Monday, starting Monday.
Doing
Yeah.
Like, but how long do we fast?
It's called
what? Like
it's called
not intermediate fast. It's like something.
No, this is like a real
like what, Ramadan type?
Like fucking I shouldn't even say the F word. I'm saying that's kind of like no. But it's called the Daniel fast, and it's I believe it's like a Christian practice. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So like my stepmom and they're Christian, you know, and they go to church, and I guess it's something that did with the church, which is like in the Bible, I guess it's like what story in the Bible, like in the book of Daniel, whatever, where so I guess it's probably easy to just show you, but it's like, because I had to learn it too, but it's not intended necessarily as a weight loss diet or anything like that, but more of like
detoxing,
like for healthy practices, like a healthier lifestyle, more of a spiritual like process, like, you know, the discipline, the things like that, and, you know, and also breaking habits of breaking, you know. So but basically in this fast is that I think we're doing it for a month. So from
it's not just you doing it.
No, because I was gonna kind of change my way of, like, you know, and like some of my habits anyways, but they were gonna be doing this like as part of the church or whatever anyways, this Daniel fast. So I was like, well, shit, count me in, you know what I mean? I'll do it too. So basically it's cutting out sugar, cutting out meat, dairy, and like kind of like, I guess it's kind of like damn near close to, you know, like vegan, but of course like even that, like we're not having, you know, sugars or, you know, like it's like fruits, vegetables, whole foods, which is basically like, you know, nuts, beans, things like that, like all that stuff. So
you gotta cut that as well.
No. So we can have apples. No, not apples. We can have fruits, vegetables, whole foods.
Yeah.
But we can't have sugars.
The processed.
Processed foods, junk food, added sugars. Like, you know, of course, if you have like a cold pressed juice, it's natural sugar in it.
Yeah.
So it's not, you can't really, you know, like if I have an apple, banana, same thing, you know. Yeah. So we can have all that, but you can't have, you know, no dairy, no meat products, no this and that. So it's gonna be, you know, challenging for me. The challenging part really is the sugar, like, you know, because we be having that, like, you know, that craving or that, like, damn, I want some chocolate or something. I want some ice cream real quick, you know. So
yeah.
And but I thought of it as like, damn, what a way to start out the year. You know what I mean? To just fucking, like, if you guys are gonna do it, I'll do it too. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're all in the same household, so it just makes it easier to involve. We all just do it.
Jeez.
And for me, it's like it was one of those things where I've been wanting to do, like get back, because, you know, we talked about fasting and
I remember you wanted to get back in.
I wanted to get back into it. So, but I never tried something like this. That's like a month long. Like this is like, okay, you're cutting out this, because before I was just doing a lot of intermittent fasting. I don't eat past this time. I don't. So I have this window.
Yeah.
I've done 24-hour fasts before. I've done 36. You know what I mean? So I've done I don't have anything except, like, you know, just like I think most I could do up to like 60 calories, so like, which is very small, you know what I mean? So, you know, or like, you know, so I got some teas, I could drink tea, I could do that, but even for this one, it's like, oh, this is a different ball game. This is like no sugar, like you gotta like fruits, vegetables, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, that's like strictly in Whole Foods, that's your diet for a month.
Yeah,
like it ain't nothing else.
Yeah.
Ain't no steak, you know what I mean? I can't. Ain't no chicken nuggets, you know what I mean? Like, you know, no. I can't get. I can't get my ice cream. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's
no taco shops, nothing.
But it's like, but it's good to, like, you know, it's detox my body, have a renewal for the year, and then also break those habits to where I'm not clinging on to that craving of sugar, or like, you know, I want, you know, I need this or I need that, you know what I mean? To where it's like, okay, I want to be able to, and as soon as they told me about it, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'll do it too.
Yeah,
I could.
You're basically saying, like, you're already used to it. Like,
and I'm like, I want the challenge as well. Not even just necessarily just like that. It has to be a challenge, but also I just feel like it's good to, you know, start the year off something like that. And by the time 30 days are up, it's like, man, I'm gonna go into February and just be like shit. I don't need to go to Jack. You know what I mean? I don't need to go to Jack in the Box. I only like, you know what I mean? Because 30 days you could break, a cycle of anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
because day 1, day 2,
it's gonna be
three,
tough. That first week gonna be like
the first
week. Ooh man.
Yeah, the first week gonna be brutal, but once you start getting used to
because we're starting on Monday. So
okay.
Yeah. So Tuesday, I'll let you know how I feel when we do the episode. I'm gonna be like, hey,
that's on that on that Derrick Henry type of fasting or something like.
Yeah.
That man's like, I don't even eat on game days or something like that.
But man, even in Minnesota, when we used to talk on StreamYard, like after, bro, like you know where I was at, like I was like on my shit, man. But like I felt like when I came back, I kind of got back into the slipped back into like eating a certain way, this and that, doing this and that, not really getting my workouts in. So that's one reason why I was like, I'm god damn. Yeah, that's why I was like, man, I'm gonna get into that fast too, so I'm excited. Like I'm actually excited like to do something like this, you know what I mean? So I think it'd be cool, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
like all that a whole bunch of New Year's stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's I don't know if I could do that, but
nah, you could do it. You could do it. It's not.
I could do that, and my household doesn't do that at all.
Yeah, but
they never fast.
But that's the thing. If you decide to do it, like you got to really have like the self control, like you know what I mean, and you gotta let people know, even know around you, like, hey, like this is what I'm gonna be doing, like this is the practice I'm gonna be doing, because more of a like a practice, like I think it's something that they do once a year. But this would be cool just to, like I said, to try. Like I said, I'm not necessarily religious, but but I have a healthy respect for it. You know what I mean? For religion in general, for a lot of different religions. But something like this, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be like, I don't have to be Christian to be able to do a Daniel fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's more, like I said, it's more like just for like a healthier lifestyle, and also just like the discipline, the self-control, things like that. And yeah, renewal, I guess you could say. It's very spiritual, but and that's up my alley. So I was like, shit, I'll do it. Let's try it. Let's go for it. Not even try it. Let's do it. Yeah. That's one thing I'm trying to work on too. Like words, like
try it.
Yeah, man, we gotta do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, but yeah, man. I guess we got a few topics. We could kind of just go over things real quick. We don't have to, because we got 30 minutes, so we could just kind of cover some of these really quick. We got a few different songs. First off, man, we got that Jello. You know what I mean? The Ball Brothers making a.
The Ball Brothers. Oh yeah, I got LaMelo's. I got his. I got his like merch.
Oh, that's his merch right there.
Yes, he he signed with Puma, so he has like basketball shoes.
Oh yeah, this is clean though. Yeah, that's clean. I fuck with the logo too.
This is what he got tatted on him. He got like the 101. That's just like that's just like a little lingo and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I was like, when we were talking about this before the episode, I was like, let me get this jacket. To kind of like talk about it from
shout out to the Ball Brothers, man.
To the Ball Brothers.
But that song is all over the place right now, bro. Like it's everywhere.
It's feeding the streets right now.
But it sound like what they say. It was like that 2000s Manny Fresh Birdman era, like Hot Boys. Like bro, it sound like
no, it sound like I've seen so many videos like people having like people bringing out the big tees, the big pants.
He said I'm a swerve in that corner. Whoa. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, hey, even when I first heard it too, because I was like, I thought people were like making jokes about it. When I heard it, I was like, oh, this low-key a banger. I was like,
wow. Like this is a hit.
Yeah, this low-key a hit.
It's like,
bro just came out swinging.
Randomly drop a banger and realize like the ball thing ain't working. But
if one door closes, another opens. You feel me? So,
but see, people gotta realize that he's been rapping for a minute. It's just that he hasn't put out like stuff, because you gotta think Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, he was rapping.
Yeah, he was really rapping. He really dropped like music and stuff like that. So he was on like Lonzo Records.
Okay.
For him to have his like own record by himself,
wow.
that hit. So
And
it's like, whoa, he got like low-key banger. Like,
in
whoa.
this day and age too, like
Yeah.
it's gonna blow up, 'cause especially with like TikTok and stuff like that. Like that's just
Dude,
gonna blow up. I'm sure it's everywhere.
Bro, I think
Yeah.
first day 2-3 mil views are like on YouTube, like on World Star. Like it just went,
Yeah,
it went up, and then
but we need a music
like
video.
yeah, even the
He's on Rolling Loud in California. He's
dude,
on,
that's what I'm about to say. I was like, I think they just put it out. Then they just barely
they just put it out.
They
He's
just
already-
barely put it out, and then I
he's
see a
already
circle,
like-
and they
yeah.
put Jello. I'm like, he literally just dropped the
He
record.
just dropped the record.
How did he
Yeah.
already
And then
do that?
Alonzo, I think, won in the locker room, like after the game. Like,
Yeah.
he was he put a snippet of a new song. That
Oh yeah, and it was like, yo, that logo.
I was like, yeah, that's what I was like,
That's
yeah.
another hit.
Hey, yo, Jello, like,
Yeah.
hey, do your thing, bro. He looked
Yeah,
got to start.
Donovan Mitchell, they
Yeah.
was bumping it in the
Yeah.
locker room. People were
The
bumping
Lions,
it.
the Lions,
Lions.
won against the Vikings to
Yeah.
get, to secure that #1 seed. They were bumping in the locker room too. Yeah. So it's like,
it was
yeah, that's like an anthem now, man. Like,
yeah. It's a vibe. No, I like how it's funny
just funny, though.
because they was saying like it was
Yeah.
bringing back like they giving you like the NFL Street soundtrack,
The
like
NFL
words
Street.
of like in Madden or something,
Yeah,
or
it's like, it's that early,
yeah,
that early
like that
2000
soundtrack.
sound.
Yeah, like it's like that basketball
Yeah.
2K soundtrack.
That old, yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
it's funny.
I wouldn't
It
be
gives you that
surprised if they
nostalgia.
put that shit on 2K, bro. Like,
Oh, I bet you for the next year.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That
Before,
definitely will be
yeah,
on.
they go.
So did I say? It's funny because you know what's so. I think you know what makes the record so popular is the damn hook, bro. It's so catchy as hell.
Yeah.
I think it's like, word, when is Eddie Wolf?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's so catchy.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I
I don't know what you just did, but
What?
that wasn't the hook. But
No, it wasn't the hook.
Yeah,
I
that-
don't know the song like
I don't know what that was.
because I played it a few times.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's the hook because people are not really caring about the bars like that.
oh yeah, no,
But it's really the hook that's
especially
catching
because a lot of these are like you're hearing the song on a lot of like snippets and like a lot of like people's posts and a lot
Yeah.
of like quick little, like I said, TikTok's quick little like reaction time. You know what I mean? Where it's like you hearing that snippet and like you keep hearing it, and now it's stuck in your head.
Yeah.
You can't stop saying whoa. You know what I mean? You can't like now you just hear it like. So it's that hook that shit is catchy, bro. Like
it's catchy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's catchy.
Yeah.
But
But it really is like those choruses matter, bro. Like especially in this day and age, like
I always said that. I always said that with music all the time.
Yeah.
You gotta have a catchy hook. It's gonna grab people's attention.
yeah,
And then
the verse won't
rest
even
will
matter.
follow.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you
The
got a
rest will
hook,
follow. But I'm just surprised that he's on Rolling Loud. What the fuck you gonna do? Play one song?
he probably got
One song 10 times?
When is it?
March.
You could drop another record.
Yeah, there'll be other.
He could drop a couple. He could drop a cool.
Yeah, he has a few.
Yeah.
He has a few,
Yeah.
but it's just
He should honestly.
this is the biggest one though.
He should take advantage of this though and drop like an EP or something like that. Like,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
this banging song.
Yeah,
right
because
now. Pause, and then
we're in January. Yeah, the concert ain't until March 15 to 16.
I drop an EP in February. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like before that.
Yeah, let it marinate on the streets and then
That's
bam.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Rolling Out goes.
I'm
Start
telling you.
performing.
You
Go
got-
crazy.
Yeah, then you got a few songs, you know what I mean, that you can perform right there. So, yeah, that's all you got to do is just take advantage of the time and drop an EP.
I'm just surprised how quick of a 2025 of a rapper like Jello.
Who would have
you know,
thought, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was like, I thought you was playing basketball.
Yeah,
And all of
yeah.
a sudden, it's like you're performing on stage. Like, what? Has he ever even performed?
That's like,
That's the craziest part. He ain't even, but he performing live.
I mean,
It's a festival.
Antonio Brown. Hey.
That's what Freddie Gibbs said.
Yeah.
That's what I seen. He said this song is like the new put that shit on.
Yeah, no,
And I seen that. I seen that. Yeah. So I mean, I guess I have that fame. Yeah, it's funny.
Hey, more power to him though, man. Like,
it's dope.
Yeah, he got to take full advantage of that though. Like I say, if
Yeah.
hey Joe, if you're watching, drop an EP.
Drop
either
a project.
at the end of the month or in February. Drop the EP. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that shit. Like, take advantage of the song, like blowing up. You know what I mean? Because if you do that, bro, like, and you drop an EP, then people are gonna be like, people are actually gonna tune in and listen to the
Oh,
EP.
yeah, yeah,
and then they're gonna be
stream
like,
it.
oh, he could really, like, you're not just a one-off. Like, he could really make music. You know what I mean? So, I would take full advantage of it right now. Like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah, for sure.
like,
It's,
he might, maybe not. Maybe
It's a
I
vibe.
don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a vibe though.
but yeah, then we got the Joey Badass. So let's try to cover some of these, kind of quick, not quick, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So Joey Badass, the Ruler's Back freestyle, and he dropped that one on the first, like it was like damn,
bro.
like,
he did it in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
It was something like how pretty much how Kendrick just dropped this shit like on Friday, just randomly, and that's how he did it.
Nah,
first day of the new year,
and it's dope to hear some new Joey Badass too, like cause
I've been waiting on it. You know, I think he's
one of those like rappers that you're like, man.
Yeah, he just and I ain't gonna hate on his on his game because he's on his
he's doing like
power, like he doing Raising Cane and all that, like he's doing all that, so he's on an acting.
He's eating Raising Canes.
Is
that what you said?
Raising Cane.
Oh, I was like, what? Like, chicken?
Raising Cane. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. He's like eating Raising. I'm pretty sure he don't eat that. That man eating whole food, man.
That's you rocking with the freestyle though?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, on a conductor beat too. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Conductor, man. He's lit.
He did the Drake. He did the Drake Fighting Irish freestyle too.
He's been on this bag.
That's
lately.
Two right there, because he just.
I definitely messed with his project that he dropped in 2024. He had Benny. He had a lot of people in that joint.
Yeah, he be working
with all them. Conductor Take 3 or something like that.
Okay, actually, I didn't even listen to that, but I'm not a Conductor heavy though. Like he be, Griselda, all that. Like he was, one of those producers. So
yeah, it was fire though. But I messed with it. The video, just he ain't
just having a good time.
Having a good time,
rapping,
just rapping.
You know what I mean? Just that competitive.
And it's competitive. It's not like people may take as it like
people think
like he's throwing shots. Because this is the same situation that happened when he dropped Control.
Okay,
he said something about it.
So I was Thank you. I was just about to say that. Thank you. Good segue. I'll take it from here. So look, basically, I was just about to say the same thing. Is too many people. First off, is like. They be analyzing and trying to break down and decode all these lyrics and things like that and think about it too deep. Bro, this is hip hop. It's just the hip hop. There's so many avenues to it, but a big part of it too was just the competitive edge and the competitive spirit. I'm better than you. I can rap better than you. I can rap. I'm the best. I'm this. It's just the competitive spirit, right? And there's no beef when it comes to that. It's just having a good. It's just be like. Two people in a cipher. I got a better verse, battle rap, this and that. Like it's just having it's just the love for the passion and the love for it in the spirit of hip hop. You know what I mean? So when he dropped Control, Joey dropped Illuminati too. Yeah.
Responded to it. Yeah.
Which all that was, and Joey understands the assignments. It's like history repeating itself. Joey understands it's just the competitive nature of hip hop. That's what Kendrick brought out during Control. Some people took it a little bit too deep, right? Too sensitive, I guess. I'm not gonna say no names, but I think we all know who. But someone like Joey Badass knew this is just a call for hip hop to get back to that. Because at that time, it was just get back into that competitive nature. Fast forward, Joey Badass understood the assignment again. It's like, here we are, Joey Badass dropped beginning of the year. Let's get back to that shit. Like when people were like, "Oh, he's dissing the West Coast," when he said that line comes from a Jay-Z song, 22 Twos. Yeah. Which a lot of people, for some reason, I was not realizing that. A lot of people didn't understand that. Yeah. So he was just like, too much West Coast licking. It's not even like a diss or nothing like that. It's just the competitive shit. Like let's go. Like you know what I mean? Let's see what people are about to do. Let's bring that real hip hop shit back. I mean, it already is. But 2025, it's like let's go all the way with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everyone come out try with your best verses. You know what I mean?
Just get away from
just competitive.
Let's put behind in 2025 this whole Kendrick and Drake beef. I mean, that was it lasted for a whole damn year pretty much. I mean, from all them songs he dropping every week. Kendrick was dropping every week. Drake dropping. So it was good. It was fun. It was entertaining. I loved it. It was good for hip hop. Yeah, in my opinion, it was good for hip hop.
2024 was a great year for hip hop in general. Besides the beat, there was a lot of good projects.
A lot of good hip hop projects under the radar. People putting whatever they saw on the Grammys. No, there's other little.
There's tons of good projects out there, man. Tons of good projects.
Benny drop,
Schoolboy Q,
Absol,
Rhapsody,
Shade of Noir drop.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like this
Rap City, all these different people.
fucking
different
legends were dropping. LL Cool J, Rakim, Snoop Dogg. Like you had the legends come back out.
Ice Cube,
You know what I mean? Like there was just so many good music out there. Like
Redman dropped at the end of the
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like the OGs who came back out to play too. It's like, you know what I mean? So not necessarily came back like they were gone, but like you like you weren't just inspired, like, you know.
Yeah, they're inspired to get back in the bag.
Yeah.
You know, they always say they retire, they never do. They
Yeah. So
the passion for the music.
And speaking of too much Kendrick and Drake, you know, Drake is another person who also released you know, the Fighting Irish freestyle, and it was a lot he's talked about in that. You know, where a lot of people, once again, another one that was decoded, and people analyzing the lyrics and stuff like that. You know, he's talking about, you know, without naming names, I believe, you know, the whole LeBron, you know what I mean, about the watch and stuff, and like all the brotherhood, I guess they shared. Now, do you think?
Got deep on that one.
I don't know behind the scenes like people's friendships and how, but it's like, can you not be fans of both?
Yeah. No, you can't. You can be fans of both, I think.
You know what I mean though? Like if LeBron's like supporting, like I'm sure he's friends with Kendrick.
LeBron loves music.
LeBron just loves music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He loves music, period.
Right?
So yeah, every time there's like new artists that drop, what does LeBron do? He's in his car, you know, trying to
bump it.
Lip sync and all this different stuff.
LeBron look, he be tapped in too.
Yeah, he be tapped into everybody. So Bron just likes music in general, and I think
I would love to interview
the people in the Lakers and whoever play with him.
He's in LA now too, so it's like I'm sure him and Kendrick have a good relationship.
They have a good relationship. That's all it is. Yeah. But it's just that, you know, he may rocked with him like heavy with the whole like, you know, I don't know the whole story. Like, what did he give him a watch or something like that?
I guess they traded watches. Or
they traded watches or some shit like that. So they have like a little personal, like, you know, friendship over there with that. But I think when the beef came around,
like there's so many people, it seems like Drake is like, if you were a friend before, you're basically.
But that's the fact that why you even bringing up LeBron though? Like, why you dissing somebody that's not really a rapper? He's just a supporter of the music.
Yeah, he's because he had Drake on Undisputed and stuff on his show, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, like I'm sure you guys are still cool. Like, it's like it's not that. I don't think it's to that level.
But it might not be the level. It was just another. It's not that level of how him and DeMar. You know how he switched teams and DeMar was playing on the Raptors and stuff. He looked at him all funny in the games, like mad dog. Looking at DeMar.
Well, he said like you know, if they hang your jersey, I'm gonna tear it down.
Yeah, I'll tear it down. Like I don't think it's on that raise.
Yeah, it's like, bro.
But it's like
But
you know, that's why it's just funny with the freestyle, and you know, depending on how old it is, and supposedly it was leaked. It was not like he did it himself. It's like he's trying to like stay on the That's what I heard.
I don't think that was a leak.
I don't know. It's like
I feel like people throw that like
they throw that stuff around.
Yeah, because wasn't it him rapping it too? Like
it was him rapping it, but I don't know how old. I don't think that's recent. I think that's just a little older.
Now I was thinking about that too.
I think it was a little older.
I think he wrote that closer to the time because like the lyrics seem too like close, like after a lot, like the aftermath of like the Pop Out show and all that stuff. But like you could tell he was like there was more emotion in like what he was talking about. To now, like I don't know, but
okay, but I get what, I definitely get what you're saying. Like I definitely agree. I think it was just a little bit older when he started the freestyle. Because one, I think his hairstyle was different. From then and then. I think now it's different. That's another thing I pointed out. My head was that hairstyles was different. I think the lyrics was different, and it was just probably around the time Kendrick popped out. Did Not Like Us, you know, all that stuff. So
the whole concert.
I think it was around that time. Where
it was probably after. Yeah, it was probably after that the concert. Yeah. Because LeBron was at the concert and stuff, so I think it had to have been like after, like probably sometime after that.
You know, a lot of people was there.
Yeah.
So he was there.
Well, no,
he wasn't on stage.
But then again, it could probably be. It probably could be recent because he talked about like the lawsuit, like without saying it, like he said like something about like you know the judges like you know taking down the empire and stuff like that, like you know, and about the judges like they're gonna be mad at the judge's decision or something like that. So he threw some like like Drake put some clever lines, like some like like in it. Like I'll give Drake that. I honestly like I personally like the freestyle. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like like when I always like when Drake raps on the soulful beats and stuff like that. Like so I like when he raps more like this. I don't like the tough like rap, but I like when he's on. I would love a Drake album of him on like soulful beats
on the conductor beats.
I would take it, bro. I would be like Drake. Yeah, but honestly, man, I'll die on this hill and say Drake should have out, and it's always should have. You know what I mean? There's always should have. So it doesn't really matter at this point. But man, if only Drake would have just like, okay, take the take it on the chin, right? Take the L. It is what it is. Stay quiet, right? And like stay quiet, bro, and just drop like an album out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like just release one. Like don't even like say nothing or whatever. Like just like stay quiet, and then all of a sudden you just drop like later. Like you know what I mean?
Drop like he did. What if reading is too late? Drop it like
Yeah, like
drop
just,
that.
He could
no promo.
Yeah, just like bro, I don't know.
Drop
like
it on the streets, and then people was like, damn, this shit was horrible.
Because clearly people are still like Drake is Drake at the end of the day. Like I think he was the most streamed artist in 2024. So it's like.
And then also,
it is what like Drake is still Drake. It's not like he lost like like I mean of course in the the sport of hip hop, I guess if you want to say it like that, and not that it's a sport, but like a lot shit was tainted a little bit, as far as like people like damn, Drake today, but but as far as like his numbers and streaming, it's like he's still. Like around the world, you know what I mean? Drake is still Drake,
Hey, it's still gonna be in top. It's just like
that's what I'm saying. Like
with WWE, Raw being on Netflix.
Hey,
like
man,
they did something where like one of the wrestlers was
I was tuned in from my wrestling fans.
I didn't get to tune in.
I'm going to the show on October 17th. I mean October 17th. What the fuck am I talking about? October January 17th. They're doing SmackDown at the sports arena. It's not called the sports arena. Yeah, but so
SmackDown.
Me and my cousin about to go to SmackDown. So I'm excited for that. Bro. I hope John Cena come out. Nice. I'm like, man, come on, bro. He's on his whole like Feel Real tour for his last year.
Yeah, this is his last year, huh?
Yeah, man.
Damn. What a journey.
Yeah, Raw on Netflix, man. Who would have thought, man? I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, man, growing up, I would have never in a million years thought Raw would have been like
that big, huh?
That
big on Netflix.
To be the first like show to do live streaming, or live episodes on Netflix. Like they're the first, to do like a full,
Netflix is coming up in the game. It kind of is. I mean,
it was dope, man.
Fights.
Yeah, everyone was there too. Undertaker fucking came through. The Rock, like it was like,
dang.
Like it felt like it felt like watching like the pay-per-views like WrestleMania and all that stuff. Like even like the card that they had for just a regular ass Monday night.
Yeah.
But since it was the first Monday night, on Netflix, like it's the first, everything was pushed for Netflix. They built it. Like as if it was like, like a pay-per-view, like a car. Like so, you had all the legends. Like Hulk Hogan came out.
Oh shit!
He got booed though. Everyone booed the shit out of him, which was crazy though. Because I guess Hulk Hogan obviously is like one of the like OGs of wrestling. Like we all know he's a legend. But I guess some of the shit that's came out. He said the N-word before. He's I guess people think he's like a bit of a racist. I don't know all the whole thing. But when he came out, and everyone was booing. I was like, I was thrown away. I was like, damn, what a Hulk Hogan. I honestly didn't know because I wasn't tapped in like enough for me to know about Hulk Hogan. Like I don't really like. Yeah. I know Hulk Hogan for wrestling, but I don't know like the shit he did outside. Like I don't know what he did.
Come out.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, people are booing the fuck out of him. I was like, I low-key felt bad at first watching.
Like, bro, that's a legend right there.
Yeah, no, it's like that's Hulk Hogan. Like.
Yeah, he's like, woo.
No, that's Rick Flair.
Oh, that was Rick Flair.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's the one that like be ripping his shirt and shit, fucking. Like,
I'm getting it mixed up.
Yeah, but people booing him. But then I kind of had to look it up, and I was like, oh damn, like people were booing him. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I guess it's valid of why people were booing him. But that shit was wild as hell to me. I was like,
but then one of the wrestlers, it was like. It was like these black wrestlers, but they were like, yeah, but who really won the beef with Drake and Kendrick? It was Drake. you know, we're the Drake fans.
Oh yeah, so
I saw a snippet of that.
Yeah,
You
so
ain't seen it. I don't.
Yeah, so in wrestling, like, you know, you got the people who are like the baby face, like the good guys, and then the heels. So those two are the bad guys. You know what I mean? And the show was in LA, so it's like you want to do, you know, like you want to say the shit that's gonna bring, you know, out the worst in like people, like, you know, if you say like Drake won the beef in LA, we're doing our show in LA. Yeah, they're doing their job, like as the villains. You know what I mean? Like they're doing their job, like so they don't. I'm sure once the show is over, they're probably going to bump GNX. You know what I mean? but for the show and their characters of who they're supposed to be are. Like, man, honestly, I should do a wrestling podcast. I'm not gonna lie, fuck that. I should do a wrestling podcast.
Wrestling podcast.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Because I mess with wrestling. I be tapped in, man.
Like MTK, he's on the wrestling too, or not?
He's on MMA. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, damn.
Yeah, but
it's crazy that it's on Netflix now. I mean, it definitely brings nostalgia. As a kid, I used to watch Raw. I used to watch SmackDown. I used to watch those things.
Yeah.
But you know how Netflix platform is getting bigger than ever. You know, getting all these fights. And,
NFL.
Yeah,
Christmas.
NFL now.
Yeah. Netflix is trying to
definitely evolving.
Yeah, Netflix trying to change the game, man.
Yeah, they're changing it. And it's crazy how Netflix was just like, it was like on disc in the mail all the time.
Yeah, back in the days. Yeah, man. Yeah, Netflix has became like the number one like platform as far as like streaming goes. Like, but the smartest idea, in my opinion, I think the smartest decision was getting WWE on there. I mean, it's only just Raw, so SmackDown is on USA Network now, like how Raw used to be on, you know, channel number 2.
USA, I remember.
Yeah. SmackDown is on 2 now. So Raw moved to Netflix, SmackDown moved to 2.
Oh, okay.
And then they have another show, NXT, which is like the G League of NBA, I guess you could say. Like the people who are gonna is on CW. So like they're like the ones who are like, you know, in development, like and working on their characters and getting bigger, and then they will move to the main brands. But yeah. So like WWE's like.
So is that for you think because of the views, like yourself and Netflix with their?
So I think it's just the beginning. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, in the next year or so, like all their shows get streamed on Netflix. You know what I mean? Like SmackDown, Raw, and NXT, like all three of them.
Episodes from like years ago too.
So Peacock has the rights to all their. So all the shows, like and all the previous stuff, is on Peacock.
Oh damn!
But
Netflix
I think Peacock's did. Yeah, so Netflix they have a deal to do the live shows. Oh well, for just Monday Night Raw. But Peacock, I think their contract ends in 2026. So all that catalog of WWE might end up going to Netflix. I'm not sure what what's going to be next, you know, for next year. I'm not too sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see, man. But yeah. Shout out to my, you know, if you're a WWE fan, man, shout out to you, man. Like
shout out to WWE.
Yeah. But I'm excited, bro. I haven't been to a live show in since I was but maybe freshman year, maybe I don't even know, like early teenage years. You know what I mean? Like that's like last time I went to, and I think it was SmackDown. Like it might have been SmackDown also. So I'm excited. I think January 17th is not next week, 2 weeks.
Damn, 17 sounds so. Yeah, what's that? That's the next what?
Yeah, that's like coming up.
Next Friday.
Oh, that's yeah. So next Friday, yeah.
Next Friday.
Me and my cousin about to be over at SmackDown, man. I'm about to give me something crazy, bro. I'm about to cheer like a motherfucker. I'm about to go crazy.
Man about to lose his voice at the damn
Hell yeah,
show.
I'm about to lose my voice. I'm about to go crazy, bro. Like, yeah. I'm about to feel like a kid all over again, man. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm hella excited. Like, as soon as me and my cousin got the tickets, I was like, yo, like we're really about to go. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Man. Experience those, because especially because John, you said John Cena's last year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be at. If he's gonna be at that show. You never know, but like, I'm hoping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, even though just experiencing that. Yeah. Because for me, I was just a viewer watching it from TV.
Have you ever been to a live one?
No.
Bro, live.
Never been to a live one.
That shit's lit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like.
I never been to a live wrestling.
Because you know how WWE fans are, like, it's different. Like in other anything else, like you booing the fuck out people, like you talking shit. It's like
nah, it looked like a
everyone's
fun
so engaged.
experience.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
Yeah,
like, the chants and stuff.
know
Like you was like everyone start chanting and shit. You know what I mean? So like,
I know people that go to this place called the Wicked in San Diego, downtown. Is that they do like little wrestling events over there too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, one of my over and stuff, and he's out there like supporting the wrestling game over there. So
damn, we should do like a we should try to interview like whoever like runs that. Like,
oh yeah,
that'd
he be going. I remember he invited me to one of those things.
Let's go to one, man.
Yeah,
let's just see it. Just to go, like try it.
Let's see how it go. Nah, I see it on his.
We should go see San Diego Clippers too.
Oh yeah,
and Oceanside. Yeah, we should go check that.
Yeah, I haven't been.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
2025, man. We go for everything, man.
Nah, for real.
We'll definitely start doing them experiences, man.
Hell yeah, that would be fun as hell, man. I'm not gonna lie. God damn, this man fucking up the
Whoops.
Nah, but yeah, man. We had a couple more topics and different things that we were gonna do, but we've running low on time. You know what I mean? And yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday. So yeah.
Next week.
Yeah. So.
Be back next week, man.
Sir.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I mean, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, comment all the stuff we've been talking about. What was your thoughts? What was your opinions on?
Talk about on
the music.
New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's.
The new freestyles that came out.
Stuff like that.
You know what I mean? And fucking WWE.
WWE.
We're all on Netflix. You know what I mean? Netflix. Let us know about all that. Yeah, we had other topics, but we could probably touch on those next week.
What's your resolutions or what's your goals for 2025 or what's those experiences you're trying to take?
Yeah. What are you trying to? What's a new experience? Something that you want to do? That's like that. Right. Yeah, something different, man. But that's a wrap. I believe Caleb will be back with us next week too. But we're gonna be here Tuesday, and that's pretty much it. Like Donese said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and yes sir.
All that good stuff.
Yes sir.